Hello everyone, welcome to the match number 11 of the Premier League Season 10 here at Vijayan Cricket Ground. We have both the team captains, SRIKARA SAVERS and the Stallions. It's Ayal from Stallions and Kiran Kumar from SRIKARA SAVERS. It's Ayal who's going to spin the coin now. This is the call. Tails it is. Stallions have won the toss. What have you?
We'll bat first. Actually, we want to put a good score on board, and then we will restrict them to us.
Any changes so far?
Yeah, 2 changes. Ledin is playing for Vamshi and Vinay for. I don't remember the names actually.
That's okay, no problem. Thank you. And
yeah, it would have been batted first. But few things, you know, we cannot control the toss. So whatever there, we have to give within the spirit of the game. Thank you.
any changes so far?
Yeah. Vivek is in place for Arun.
That's it. So that's it from the middle. It's Stallions who won the toss and opted to bat first. We'll be right back after a short break with the live.
మా ఫ్రెండ్కా 3 రౌండ్స్. ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్ మనకి ఇదే టాపిక్ ఇచ్చి మాట్లాడటం. సెకండ్ రౌండ్ టైపింగ్ 30. అంతే వస్తుందా?
Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to the Hospital Premier League Season 10, match number 11 between Stallions 11 and SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's Stallion 11s have won the toss and opted to bat first. It's Srinath and Sharath, both the openers for Stallions, the man in black. And it's SRIKARA Lifesavers first over to be bowled by Sharath, the man in the blue. Starts with a single there.
29.
Down the ground, opens his account with a boundary. Sharath, powerful shot, straight over bowler's view, and that goes to the boundary. First boundary for Sharath, and so does Stallions 11.
మనం పోయినప్పుడా? బ్యాచ్ లేకపోతే అసలు నువ్వు రెడీ అంటే పక్కా వెళ్ళవు. నువ్వు ఎప్పుడైనా సరే రెడీ ఉంటా. సరే అది నువ్వు రాను అంటే మన ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ అవుతా. అంటే అది మనకు క్వాలిఫికేషన్ లేదు, కానీ ఏదో ఒకటి రాస్తా. ఏదో ఒకటి వెళ్ళమని ఫిక్స్ అయ్యి నువ్వు ఇక నువ్వు పోదామని ఆశ పెట్టు.
Uphill there. But umpire isn't interested. A dot ball for Sharath. Up and over. Sharath, second boundary in this very first over. Boundary to finish the over. It's 11 with the loss of 1 over. No damage done by SRIKARA Lifesavers so far. Rahul Reddy comes straight into the attack around the wicket for Srinath. Starts with the dot ball. Slight hint of a swing from Rahul Reddy. Outside edge it is. A sloppy fielding right at the short third man fielder, and that goes to the fence. Well, first boundary for Srinath, not in a comprehensive way, but still gets his first boundary under his belt in his innings so far. Swings and a miss from Rahul Reddy, and so does Srinath. Was a lovely stop at a short mid wicket for a single there.
తేలేరా నాది కూడా అది పోయింది వైరు.
Dot ball to finish the over. It's 18 after 2 overs straight away. Up and over. Well, a second boundary and a comprehensive way by Srinath. Straight over bowler's head. That was right on the slot. Just opens his blade. One bounce into the fence. Catches the call. Puts it down in the wide long off region. A man with 6 on his jersey. Karan at wide long off. Puts a catch straight away alive for the batter. A single to finish the over. It's 27 after 3 overs. Right on the pad, leg by a signal by umpire that goes to the fence. Boundary for Stallions scorecard. Powerful shot down the ground. A lovely throw from the cover point, extra cover fielder, which gets a single there. So far both the team are going in a good way. Stallions 11 scored 32 within no time. Both the batters, Srinath and Sharath,
played 10 each balls and scored 12 and 14 as far as Stallion team 11 is concerned. On the pads, flicks and flicks comfortably at a square leg, deep square leg. That goes to the fence. Third boundary for Sharath so far. With a 150 strike rate, his Sharath score has scored just 18 runs with a no time of only 12 balls, which has 3 boundaries, a powerful shot. That was a lovely comeback right after the boundary. Dot ball to finish the over. It's 37 with the loss of 4 overs. It's Hospital Premier League Season 10 and match number 11. Stallions 11 opted to bat so far, going in a good way. Scored 37 runs with no loss. Both the openers, Sharath and Srinath, going in a good way, middling every ball right away. In comes a new bowler Arvind Reddy for the 5th over. Has over 18 wickets under his belt so far. Starts with a slower one on the pads. Gets a comfortable single.
చెప్తాను
Apesh catches the call. Couple of bouncers into the fence. That's a powerful shot. Goes into the fence. Third boundary for Srinath. Comes in a rocket way, smooth as butter, as we can see. Just a shuffle there on one knee and dispatched it to the deep point region. That goes to the fence. Slightly short. Srinath says thank you so much.
ట్రై చేసినట్టుంది ఒకటో ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్కి వచ్చిందాము వచ్చింది.
Pulls comfortably. A boundary for Sharath right away on the back foot. Boundary to finish the over. It's a 48 with no loss after 5 overs. In comes a new bowler, Samir, around the wicket for the last over of the power play. Starts with a fuller length delivery for a dot ball here. A settled run up straight into the keeper's hand, beaten completely. leg by signal by umpire. And with that leg by, Stallion 11s has scored 50 on the scorecard. Single to finish the over. Power plays are done and dusted. Stallion 11s on an upper hand, scored 51 runs. Used power play really well by both the batters, Sharath and Srinath. It's Arvind Reddy continuing right after the power play. Slightly expensive, has given 11 runs at the very first over. Down the ground, a powerful shot. Middle of the bat, right from the middle of the bat, gets a couple there. Protection at wide long off. A late cut there. That goes to the fence at the backward point. Just a tickle there, guiding it to the backward point region into the fence. First boundary in this over for Srinath. Quick glove work there. Umpire gives it straight to the third umpire. Let's wait and see. Was a lovely glove work there. A quick. We'll have to see for the third umpire's decision. Down the ground for a single right after the decision of third umpire. And nevertheless, that was a lovely glove work from the keeper of SRIKARA Lifespans. Quick and sharp glove work. But the batter is right in front of the popping crease. Government buses, as we can see, a busy road, a busy flyover there. A dot ball to finish the 7th over. It's 58 with no loss. Straight after 7 overs, both the set batters are in the crease. Samir to continue his second over has given just 2 runs. Has given just 2 runs in his first over. Samir for 8th over. That was straight up in the air. Catch is the call. Fielder under it. This time he makes no mistake. Looks pretty difficult. Fielder makes no mistake at wide long on. And the first wicket falls for Stallions. It's Srinath who has to walk back after scoring 28 runs with those 4 beautiful boundaries down the ground. A lovely catch, a reverse cup catch from the fielder at the wide long on. Banu Prakash Reddy, the man at wide long on, makes no mistake. And that brings number 3 batter, the captain for tonight. It's Deen Dayal. Comes in, has over 520 runs under his belt. To join Sharad there in the middle for the rest of overs. Second wide of this over by Samir. He's trying something new, which leads to get 2 wides in this over. That was a length ball. Straight batted defense by Deen Dayal. Beaten completely. 3 dot balls in a row. In fact, it's 4 dot balls for Deen Dayal. Hasn't scored yet. Opens his account. 4 dot balls on 0. Deen Dayal. So far, last ball from Samir to Dayal. It was a wide there on the pads. And that goes to the fence. There's no man, a vacant area. 5 wides in a row for Samir. Straight up in the air, catches the call. There's no man in the 30 yards at point and backward point region so far, which gets a couple for Dayal. Opens his account with those 2 runs. 9 runs coming straight away. It's 67 with the loss of 1 wicket after 8 overs. In comes new bowler Sudhakar, coming round the wicket to create some angle for the left-hander batter Sharath. Sudhakar starts with a wide. As we can see, all the bowlers are trying something new, which getting those wides, extra runs, sloppy fielding there, and that goes to the boundary. At the wide long on, there's a man there, misfielding in an action, and which leads for a boundary. Given 3 runs extra for Sharath and Stallion so far. Once again, that's a wide. Second wide straight away. Before the boundary, that was a wide, and after the boundary was wide 2. Coming over the wicket to negotiate those wides. 2 is the call straight away, and get this 2. Has played with soft hands. Sharath gets 2 instantly. Down the ground to wide mid-off for a dot ball. Mid-off comes in for Sharath, and so does the 5 men are out. Full toss, a freebie. One bounce into the fence. Just a use of our technology for the third umpire, and was a clinical boundary there. Clear and a simple boundary. Full toss, dispatched it by Sharath with no mercy there. This time cuts it comfortably. Gets a couple of runs with an ease. 14 runs coming so far with the ball to go so far. As we can see, Sudhakar is right under pressure. Courtesies goes to Sharath. Scored 35 runs. Once again, wide down the leg. Ball's racing to the boundary and stopped itself. Gets a couple of runs. Wide +2. Just a tap there. 2 is the call. Deep mid-wicket fielder in an action there. Gets 2 runs to finish the over. It's 86 with a loss of 1 after 9 overs. We are at season 10, match number 11 of Hospital Premier League, and I thank all the title sponsors: KAMADENU Estates, Credit Buzz, co-sponsor. Samir to continue third over, and so does the last over from the dugout, and starts with an outside edge. Gets a single there. Too many wides in this 10 overs so far from SRIKARA Lifesavers. almost 20 extras right in 10 overs. We are in the 10th over. They've given 20 extras so far. They need to get their respectable line, get into a good line and length. All the bowlers so far from the next 10 overs, which is to be bowled from KAMADENU Estates end. Back foot punch straight away for a dot there. Samir has mixing it up really well in this over, his third over so far. Wide again, down the leg. That left and right combination is hurting them, all the bowlers, bowling those extra wides. So the partnership quickly moves to 30 after the opener Srinath wicket. A back foot punch down the ground by Sharath. A lovely football skills, as we can see, to save a couple of runs for his team. Place 2 for the fielder there at sweeper for the left-hander. Edge and straight into the hands of keeper. Outside edge and Samir strikes. Keeper Ishwar makes no mistake there. Straight direct into the hands of keeper Ishwar. Second wicket falls for Stallions. It's Sharath who has to walk back after scoring 39 runs within 29 balls. Just scored 6 boundaries. He has to walk back a very disappointing way. He gets out for scoring 39 runs just before a ball off the rings. And that brings their number 4 batter, Dr. Abhilash. In comes Abhilash with an average of 34, a pretty decent average Also 33,500 runs in his career so far, to face the last ball from the dugouts, and that was right on the pads. Gets a single there, overthrow in an action there, steals a single. Nice running between the wickets by both the batters, Abhilash and Dean. So a couple of runs to finish the over. It's 10 overs, 93 is what Stallions has scored. Halfway is done. Stallions has scored 93 with a loss of 2 wickets after 10 overs. And the rest of the 10 overs would be bowled from the KAMADENU estates. And that brings a new bowler, Karan Patel, into the attack with 64 wickets for him. Best of 5 for 15. Catches the call straight into the hands of point fielder. Makes no mistake there. That was straight into the hands of point fielder with a, and with that Karan strikes. Rahul, the man at point, he makes no mistake. Karan Patel strikes. It's captain who has to walk back. Deen Dayal goes cheaply. In comes a new batter, Karan. So 11 overs done. It's 96 with the loss of 3 wickets. Stallions. Both the new batters in the middle. It's Abhilash and Kuran for the rest of 9 overs. Sharath into the attack. Starts with a single and followed by a single. Two balls, two singles from Sharath. Rotating the strike is what Kiran and Abhilash doing after their set batsman gets out. Kiran right on the back foot, punches it down the ground to the fence. First boundary for this man. Has not taken too much time. Overcovers a couple of bounces that goes into the fence. A late cut there in the point region. Once again, that's a boundary. Two boundaries back to back from Kiran. Puts Sharath right under pressure. Kiran makes no mistake. That was slightly short and dispatched it in the backward point and point region. Coming round the wicket, Sharath. Huge appeal from the keeper, the man behind the wicket, Ishwar. But umpire isn't interested. Dot ball to finish the over. It's a 106 with a loss of 3 after 12 overs. Karan Patel into the attack once again for his second over. Starts the slow one on the pads. Negotiated really well, Abhilash. Dot ball it is. Second ball was slightly short on the fifth stump. Cuts it comfortably. Couple of runs for Abhilash. Nice work at the boundary by the fielder in the sweeper. A single to finish the over. It's 103 with the loss of 3 wickets after 13 overs. And I thank sponsors of the Hospital Premier League Season 10. KAMADENU States co-sponsored by Credit Buzz. A trophy sponsored by MSC FinCorp. Refreshment partner IRA Diagnostic Center. Powered by MES Sports. I thank each and everyone for your support in this ongoing Season 10 of Hospital Premier League. Meanwhile, Kiran gets a boundary at the point and cow point region. Chance of a stop there, but couldn't stop the ball. It's Sharath who's continuing for his last over from the KAMADENU State end. A lovely stop, a single-handed stop from the long on fielder. A single to finish the over. 14 overs done. It's 120 with the loss of 3. Karan Patel to continue for his third over. He's given just 11 runs and picked a crucial wicket. Starts with a single. A quick single to finish the over, if I'm not wrong. No. A change in the field as a right and left combination does. Was a lovely single there. Quick and really quick. Nice communication between both the batters of Abhilash and Kiran of Stallions. Full toss there. And that goes to the fence. Swept and swept beautifully. Abhilash makes no mistake. He'll grab with both hands. First boundary so far for Abhilash in his innings. Was right in the middle of the bat. He goes with ease. First boundary for Abhilash. Shot up. A chance of catch there. Puts it down. A man at mid wicket. A deep mid wicket. Drops a catch. A couple of runs to finish the over. It's a 129 with the loss of 3 after 15 overs. So final 5 we are coming in the final 5 overs of the first innings. 129 is what Stallions have scored so far in the 15 overs. As we can see, he ran over what he required. And with that, the man survives, Abhilash. He keeps strike there. It's 129 with the loss of 3 after 15 overs. In comes a new bowler, Shrikant, coming diagonal. Pretty difficult for the batters to pick the off spinner with 69 wickets and a best of 5 for 17. Starts with a wide followed by a single. Right on the slot from Shrikant. 2 is the call. Chance of a run out there. Quick, nice running between the wickets. Quick call, which leads both the batters in the popping crease. Full toss, low full toss, catches the call. That goes to the fence. Abhilash, second boundary, comes in a comprehensive way. That was a beautiful shot, a pick with a low full toss length. Dispatched it through the cow corner and deep mid wicket region. Karan Patel once again for his last over. Gets a boundary at the very first ball. Abhishek grabbing it with both hands for his third boundary. Catches the call in the air, puts it down. A cow corner and a deep mid-wicket fielder puts it down. Abhilash gets a life. Right after the boundary was a lovely comeback from Karan, just pulling his length back. But the fielder at wide mid-wicket, and so does the cow corner. The wide long on drops a catch, which leads for a couple of runs. Quick call there. Nice running between the wickets. Early call gets a single. Stealing the singles with the soft hands is brilliant from both the batters, Kiran and Abhilash. Uphill, huge uphill. Given out by umpire. Leg LBW. And it's Kiran who has to walk back. He's very disappointed. As we can see, a nodding head. Disappointed man, Kiran, walking out. LBW by Karan Patel. 23 runs in 20 balls. Comes to an end of Kiran's innings, which brings Srikanth Nayak just touching 4,000 runs in his career so far in this format. For the last 3 overs to join Abhilash. In comes Srikanth Nayak. Well, that was outside off stump, beaten completely. A dot ball to finish the over. It's 146 with the loss of 4 wickets after 17 overs. That brings Srikanth into the attack. That was a maximum from Srikanth. Srikanth to Srikanth. First ball, dispatched it over long on, right on the slot. Was almost a 70 to 75 meter six that goes over the ground. A white star passing over Vijayanand ground. It was not a star, it's a ball from Srikanth Naik. Once again was on slot. In the air. Over the fence. That goes. Two balls are dispatched out of the ground. Beautiful way by Srikanth. That was right on the slot. He's dealing with sixes there. Back-to-back sixes, back-to-back maximums. Both the six goes out of the park. Power and timing is exclusive from this man, Srikanth Naik. It's a Srikanth Kandi. It's on right on pressure. After those two maximums, can we see a hat-trick sixes? Or can Srikanth Kandi, the bowler, takes a revenge by picking Srikanth Naik in this third ball? Let's wait and see. Slow one in the air. Fielder under it. Just fall short in front of the fielder. Couple of runs. 14 runs of just 3 deliveries is what Srikanth Naik does. He moves to 15 within no time, just 4 balls. Was this a scoring over for Stallion 11s? 160 on the table. Played with soft hands this time, Srikanth Naik. A slight adjustment in the length from Srikanth Kandi, which leads to not free his arms from the batters Abhilash and Srikanth Naik so far. Pulling his length really well after those two maximum sixes, 4 balls. Was on the slot, Abhilash this time. Long way. Takes the catch there in the cow corner. A man makes no mistake, was high up in the air. It's a Sharat that cow corner. He makes no mistake. Was way up in the air. Abhilash tries to score huge runs and compliment Srikanth Naik with his 2 sixes. But in the end, it's Abhilash who has to walk back after 20 deliveries, scoring 28 runs with 3 beautiful boundaries. It's 161 with the loss of 5 wickets. Half of the team is in the pavilion. And that brings Vishnuvardhan Reddy to join Srikanth Naik for the last couple of overs. It's Srikanth Kandi who gets his man. First wicket for Srikanth. Well, Harshavardhan Reddy on strike. Last ball by Srikanth Kandi starts with a wide. Left all alone, Harshavardhan. Playing it really safe.
Thank you, bro. Right.
Misjudgment there. A chance of a run out from Ishwar's end. The keeper And that's an out. He sacrifices his wicket for the batter. Shrikant Naik, Vishnuvardhan sacrificed his wicket for his team.
Over. New ball. 19th over.
With that suicidal call from Shrikant Naik, it's Harshavardhan Reddy who has to walk back. That brings Mahinder for last 12 balls of this innings. Starts with a single. Rahul Reddy, who's bowling his third over and the crucial 19th over for SRIKARA Lifesavers. Mahinder opens his account with a couple of runs. Up in the air, couple of bounces into the sweeper's hand. Protection, as we can see. And which brings Shrikant Naik into the crease, into the strike. Scored 17 runs in just 6 balls. 2 maximums out of the park, which lend organizers to lose 2 balls. To get those 2 balls is what they needed. Shrikant Naik, a running walk to put strike, and he gets it a couple of runs to put strike for himself. Both the batters are running like a bulls. Slow one has waited till the ball to come, and that goes to the fence. Was a lovely presence of mind from Shrikant. He moves to 23 within no time. This is what the finish is required for Stallion 11 so far. With ease, he's scoring, middling every ball right from the first ball, which has faced so far. He's faced 8 balls. Beaten this time, commentator's curse. Beaten and beaten completely. A dot ball to finish the over. It's a 173 with the loss of 6 after 19 overs. Samir for the last over, straight up in the air, catches the call outside edge, and that goes to the fence. Fortune favors the brave for the batter. Mahinder runs at any time in this format, T20 format. Just a short of length delivery. He tries to go over the point, but in the end sliced, and that goes to the fence. First boundary for Mahinder in the 20th over. Once again, that was in the air, catches the call. A lovely catch, a beautiful catch. Easy peasy pickings from the short third fielder. The man with a jersey number 7, pretty famous jersey number, makes no mistake. It's Mahinder who has to walk back. Vivek, the man with the jersey number 7, makes no mistake. So 7th wicket falling in the 20th over. It's Mahinder who has to walk back, and in comes Anurag to join for last 4 deliveries of this innings with Srikanth and Naik. Up in the air, reverse catch on action there, but couldn't get under the ball. Gets a single, and Rag off the mark with that single right. And that brings Srikanth Naik in strike for last 3 deliveries in this over. Can he get 18 runs, or might be 3 boundaries, which gets 12 runs for his team? Let's wait and watch for the last 3 deliveries. Will Srikanth Naik score runs, or will Samir picks his man? Already he has picked 3 wickets. Let's wait and watch for the last action pack 3 deliveries. Picks a low full toss, right catch a call there, and that goes to the fence. The man at a wide long on puts it down and couldn't stop the ball, and that raises to the boundary. Low full toss it is. Srikanth uses his height and picks it beautifully. Hasn't be the crucial one, but still getting runs for Srikanth Naik. Just a couple of balls. Once again, that was in the air, long on. Be the spectator there, up and over. 3 balls goes over the park, courtesy Srikanth Naik. This man has scored 33 runs within 11 balls, just 11 balls. He has faced over 300 strike rate. Does Srikanth Naik. Once again, there she goes. That goes to the fence. 2 sixes back to back to finish the innings. Srikanth Naik moves to 39. This is what Stallion Lions need. They have scored 194 within no time of just 20 overs. And we'll be right back after a short break. So SRIKARA Life Savers need 195 runs in 20 overs. We'll be back with the chase. Welcome back to the live action. Shrikant Kandi and Sharath walks in for SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's Dr. Mahendra from Stallions 11. Starts on the pads. Picked it over deep square leg. Shrikant off the mark with a beautiful boundary. First ball boundary. The chase is on as far as I'm concerned with this ball. Uphill there, half-hearted uphill. No chance there. Not, said umpire. Says not out. That came in by Mahendra. That ball really came in. We can see the swing there. A boundary followed by a dot and guess his man. You miss, I hit, says Mahendra. First wicket falls. It's Shrikant Kandi who has to walk back with scoring a 4. And first wicket, an early breakthrough for Stallions 11. So it's a 4 with the loss of 1. We are in the first over. Just a slight outswinger and has no clue where the balls came in. With an open stand, he tries to go over long on might be, and cleaned him up. Shrikant has to walk back cheaply after scoring 4 runs. It's 4 with the loss of 1. In comes a new batter, Karan Patel, with an average of 25, scoring 119 is his highest score, over 2,500 runs. Walks in at number 3. This time a fuller one, negotiated really well from Karan Patel. A drama right in the first over itself from Stallions, and so far SRIKARA Lifesavers. We are at match number 11, Hospital Premier League Season 10, powered by KAMADENU Estates and co-sponsored by Credit Buzz. A driven half-hearted drive from Karan Patel straight to short cover fielder. Last ball of the first over. A length ball it is, an outside edge. Couldn't carry a keeper there. On a disappointed way, a cheer from those fielders at a short third, and so does the point. A drama, as we can see, right from the first ball of first over. It's 4 with the loss of 1 after 1 over. New bowler Deen Dayal into the attack at the second over. 4 for 18 is his best so far in his career in this format of game. It's Dayal for Sharath. Starts off with a good length ball. Gets a single. Sharath off the mark straight away with that single. Cuts and cuts beautifully. A protection there, a chance of run out. He raises the finger. That's out. Second wicket falling. It's Karan Patel who has to walk back without scoring a run. As we can see, that was a lovely throw from the deep point fielder. Single-handed throw, lovely throw there, and the rest is done by the keeper with the jersey number 18 on his back. As we can see, Sharath is not yet happy, not at all happy after Karan's dismissal. So Karan has to walk back without scoring. He goes for duck, a 3-ball duck. It's 5 with a loss of 2. We are at a second over. Six for 2 for SRIKARA Lifesavers. A lovely throw, as I've mentioned earlier on, a drama at the very first over itself. But pull your socks, gentlemen and ladies. This is going to be interesting for both the teams, SRIKARA Lifesavers and so does Stallions. Ishwar comes in the middle at the number 4 with just 930 runs. A pretty decent score so far from Ishwar. Left all alone for his very first ball. Slight change in the field. Gully comes straight away. Just 2 men on the onside, a mid-on and the short mid-wicket fielder. In fact, it's a deep square. In fact, it's a square leg fielder. Just 2 men on the onside, rest all or at offside. So as we can see, the plan is very clear. Bowl outside off stump and get a nick there. Lovely kept there with the man of jersey number 18. Beautifully kept, as we can see. Very first wide by Deen Dayal. Driven down the ground. Protection there at a wide long off. That's a single. Ishwar off the mark. With that, a single, a confident drive, an off drive which brings a single. He gets off the mark, and so does the square leg comes in, and a short mid wicket comes in for Sharath. Left all alone, and that's a wide, a second wide in this over from Dayal. So far, tonight's captain for Stallions. Outside edge, into the fence. Not so convincing for Sharath, but still he gets a boundary. Boundary to finish the over. It's 13 with the loss of 2 right after 2 overs. Mahinder continuing over the wicket. Chance of a run out at the bowling end. Well in the popping crease, the batter Sharath delivering with the pace, Mahinder, and pitching in the right areas. Left arm bowlers are quite complicated as far as right hand bowlers is concerned. Powerful shot. Protection there at sweepers, gets a single. They have done a lot of homework, Stallions. As we can see, picked 2 wickets right in the third over of the power play. Just fall short in front of the fielder, and that goes to the boundary. Well, it was the first boundary for Ishwar. He gets into a 100 strike rate with that boundary. A powerful shot. No chance for the fielder in the deep point. Or might be a sweeper there. Chance of a run out there. Both the batters are living dangerously. A risky single to finish the over. It's 21 with the loss of 2 after 3 overs. and straight up in the air as we have a wide long off which allows to take a single off the last ball. It's 25 with the loss of 2. SRIKARA lifesavers after 4 overs. Well, it's Shrikant Naik into the attack. First ball, tasting his own recipe by Sharath. A beautiful 6 over long on, just on the slot, kind of in swinger, slight in swinger, and dispatched it over long on. Probably the best 6 in this inning so far. Well, that was a short ball, slightly short, a shot of good length delivery for a dot ball. 6 followed by a dot, pulling the length very nicely by Shrikant. After that 6 of a huge 6 over long on from Sharath. Swings and beaten completely. It's swinging after pitching the ball, as it was a very new, the brand new ball. Once again for Stallions, they've got a second brand new ball of HPL, which is Hospital Premier League. Steps out this time into the fence. That goes a beautiful shot. Has cut the pace. He comes down the ground, down the track. Goes over wide, mid on. Second boundary for Sharath. And first in this over. 10 runs are coming straight away. Half of the over is done. A good chase from the fielder. And with that, a couple of runs, a partnership moves to 32. Ishwar and Sharath so far. Right on the length, down the ground, a single comfortably. Singles doesn't hurt Stallions 11 as far as the team is concerned. They're happy to give those singles and a couple of runs, as the required is Mammoth 156. Crisp shot, square cut for a single. They have a protection there at deep cover point, which gets a single. Hasn't get the middle of the bat, but still he gets to a boundary there in this over. First boundary in this over, and so does a third boundary for Sharath. He tries to go over long on, but inside edge gets his man a boundary. Third boundary for Sharath. Slight change in the field. Short mid wicket comes in, and a short square leg too. Last ball of the power play misses, and misses completely an inside edge to finish the over. So power plays are done and dusted for SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's 42 with the loss of 2 after 6 overs. A lovely stretching as we can see from the bowler. Stretching right in the covers. It's Kiran, as we can see, stretching his body, and it was a title sponsor Kamadenu Estates of the season 10 of Hospital Premier League, and co-sponsored by Credit Bus. Refreshment sponsor IRA Diagnostic Center, and sports partner Med Sports. I thank each and everyone with your support. Hospital Premier League has a huge success so far in this season 10. We are on match number 11 between Stallions 11 and SRIKARA. Which brings Vishnuvardhan straight away after the power play starts with 2 dot balls. A nice line and length from Vishnuvardhan has been visible. So a little glitch makes a wrong information. First ball is a wide, and second ball that was a dot ball. In comes a second wide of this over by Harshavardhan Reddy. Pace on offered. Swing and pace on offered from Vishnuvardhan. Late cut just open the face of Ishwar by Ishwar. Gets a single. Harshavardhan Reddy has a beautiful pace, using his height pretty well, hitting those hard lengths, but nevertheless he couldn't control the swing earlier. Nice rhythm, strong wrist position, as we can see. Sharath is playing with the knees. He's playing in a different wicket, a different match, looks like. But nevertheless, Sharath, the man, is doing something for his team. Right from the ball one, scored 28 runs in just 18 deliveries with 3 beautiful boundaries and a maximum. And that ball, to be mentioned, goes over the swimming pool of the Vijayanand. Complementing by Ishwar with 10 runs in 15 balls with a boundary with him in his account. This over is going in a longer way. Five wides. In fact, it's 4 wides from Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Just given 2 runs with the bat. He's trying something new, trying to get the ball back onto the stumps for an edge there. Dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs are coming straight away in the 7th over. It's 50 with the loss of 2 after 7 overs. It's Kiran, left arm off spinner, spins straight away. Starts with a dot ball, followed by a single there. Settled and a simple action from Kiran. I've mentioned the man who's doing stretching in the covers is now bowling, coming diagonal around the wicket. It's Kiran. 3 balls, has given just a single there. Ishwar and Sharath with a slow and a steady start for the team. A low full toss it is, catches the call, fielder under it. That was a lovely catch in the deep mid wicket region. Deen Dayal, captain of Stallions, has taken a simple catch, but nevertheless that was a beautiful catch. Partnership has broken. It's Kiran who takes the first wicket right in the last ball of his very first over. It's Ishwar who has to walk back. Partnership has been broken. Now it's 53 with a loss of 3 wickets after 8 overs. In comes another bowler, Kiran Kumar at this time. Also a new batter to join Sharath, the lone warrior for SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's Arvind Reddy, the new batter. Slightly in the air, but just fall in front of Kiran Kumar, the off spinner with the jersey number 1. One bounce into the hands of Kiran Kumar. Arvind Reddy living dangerous in the 2 balls. Chance of appeal there, and that's out. 4th wicket falling for SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's Arvind Reddy who has to walk back without troubling the score. He goes for a duck, a 3-ball duck, and Kiran Kumar strikes at his very first over. Has given just a single and picked a wicket of Arvind Reddy, the new batter. 4th wicket falling for SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's 54 with the loss of 4. We are in the 9th over. In comes a new batter, Pradeep Reddy, to join Sharath. 66 was his highest score so far in this format for Praveen Reddy. Off the mark with a single straight away. It's a Sharath on strike for the last ball of the 9th over from the dugout end. Chance of a run out there, a slight hesitation from both the batters. That was a lovely backup from the fielder there at a short mid wicket. Drama right from the first ball, as I've mentioned in the second innings of this chase. A dot ball to finish the over. So 9 overs has done. It's 56 with the loss of 4 wickets. Both Kiran Kumar and Kiran, both the spinners, right hand off spinner and so does the left hand spinner, complementing each other with their bowling. A low full toss, it is one bounce straight into the hands of a wide long on fielder. It's a single there. We are at the last over from the dugout end, and the rest of the 10 overs would be bowled from the Kamadenu estate end. Was in the air, a catch is the call. Was a lovely catch, a beautiful running catch. Reminds me of Virat Kohli in the RCB. That was a lovely catch there. No mistake there. The man in the long on, Sharath, with the jersey number 46 on his back. He makes no mistake there. A beautiful running catch. That was a really low catch, but nevertheless a beautiful catch. A compliment to the fielder. Also a lovely ball from the bowler too. It's Sharath who has to walk back. It's 57 with the loss of 5. We are at 10th over. A new batter, Rahul Reddy, left hand batter. Straight away down the ground, a powerful shot from the middle of the bat. Deen Dayal puts himself in a busy area. A couple of runs to get off the mark for Rahul Reddy, left hand batter. So does Kiran, the bowler, coming over the wicket. Lefty to lefty this time. Pretty easy singles, as we can see, a comfortable singles. Stallions never mind those singles and toodies until and unless they're getting a boundary of every over. Once again, that was high up in the air. Bowler takes the catch comfortably. An easy catch in his bowling itself, caught and bowled. And it's Praveen Reddy who has to walk back. Kiran makes no mistake, right in his bowling. Wicket to finish the over. It's a 60 with a loss of 6 after 10 overs. And it's time for rings. We'll be right back within no time. In comes Sudhakar for the last 10 overs to join Rahul Reddy. So does both the new batters to face both the Kiran Kumar and Kiran, both the spinners. One left-hander bowler and one is a right-hander spinner. Flighted delivery and deceived completely. It's Sudhakar has to walk back. Once again, this man strikes Kiran Kumar. 2 wickets in just second over of his spell. Sudhakar has to walk back without scoring a run, without troubling the scorecard. He goes for a 2-ball duck. Now it's 61 now with a loss of 7. We are in the 11th over. SRIKARA Lifesavers has scored the 61 and they needed 134 runs. As we can see, that was a flighted delivery. A settled action from Kiran Kumar. A flighted delivery tries to go over long on. Beaten and deceived completely. A leg stump hitting the leg, top of a leg. Bale goes for a dance there, which brings a new batter Vivek to join Rahul Reddy. In at 8 is what Vivek came in with the jersey number 07, a pretty famous number. Quick single there. Living dangerously, both the batters Rahul and so does Vivek. It's 63 with the loss of 7 wickets after 11 overs. In comes a new bowler Anurag, right arm around the wicket. It's over the wicket. Has a best of 4 for 29. 90 wickets for him in this format of game. Starts with a dot ball. And followed by a single. And the 8th wicket falls for SRIKARA lifesavers. It's Rahul Reddy, the left-hand batter, has to walk back. That was right at the bottom of the bat. Hasn't timed it really well. A long on fielder makes no mistake. Simple catch to dismiss Rahul Reddy. And it's Anurag. A change in bowling action. Has used pretty well. 65 with a loss of 8 wickets, and we are in the 12th over of this game so far. Anurag strikes right off the 4th ball of his spell. Now that brings Banu Prakash ready, facing a couple of balls by Anurag, bowling around the wicket. Starts with a slow one for Banu Prakash ready. Dot ball, a couple of dot balls to finish the over. Well, it's 12 overs has been completed. SRIKARA Life Savers has scored 65 with the loss of 8. A change of bowling. Vishnuvardhan Reddy comes in, starts with a white ball. Tries for a leg cutter. Once again, a second wide. Has been Vishnuvardhan Reddy so far has given 4 wides in his first over. Has given just 2 runs with the bat. Catch is the call. Straight into the hands of a short mid-wicket fielder. A sharp catch. It's Vivek who has to walk back. Ninth wicket falls. And the change of bowling spell works for the captain. Touchwood. Everything going for Stallions 11 team way. 9 wickets down. It's 67 with the loss of 9. We are in 13 though. Vishnuvardhan Reddy gets his first wicket. Was a lawful toss. Yeah, that was a lawful toss. Straight into the hands of a short mid-wicket fielder. A sharp catch. And so does a throw. As we can see, throw comes in right after the catch. But nevertheless, a lovely catch from the man at short mid-wicket, Srikanth Naik. In comes the last batter of SRIKARA Lifesavers. It's Samir. Once again, that was a wide down the leg of Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Straight away, that was off the mark. Samir Reddy goes off the mark with that single. Wides. A lot of wides as we can see from Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Too many experiments. He's getting those wides. Cut shot there. A catch is the call. Puts it down. A backward point fielder. It's Hari, if I'm not wrong. Kiran. That was Kiran, the man with the jersey number 1. Puts it down. Smiles on all faces. Was a late cut. Initially fell down before the ball. Puts it down. Simple catch. A dot ball to finish the over. It's 71 with the loss of 9 wickets after 13 overs. Just a wicket for Stallions to wrap up this innings. In comes Anurag. Starts with a wide. Anurag like looking, these guys are something, trying an experimental balls, in the end getting those wides. Appreciation from each and every fielder. That was an outside edge. A lovely stop. With that, beautiful shoes. The black one saves a couple for his team. Nevertheless, just a wicket required for Stallions. Will Anurag takes the last wicket and wrap the innings. Let's wait and watch. In comes Sharath, new bowler. 4 for 26 is his best so far. Starts with a dot ball. A maiden over for Sharath. So SRIKARA alive savers are on 74 with the loss of 9 wickets. It's 15 overs done. SRIKARA alive savers are required at 121 runs in 30 balls. Back-to-back boundaries for Banu Prakash Reddy. He's not giving up. Well, it's Mahender was right on the pad. A chance of a run out there. Misses by an inch. As I can see the body language of each and every player right from the bowler. Signals leg byes. So 8 runs coming straight away to the team. Nine runs of this over comes 15th over comes with 9 runs, and it's 83 with the loss of 9 wickets after 16 overs. So 4 overs straight away for SRIKARA lifesaver so far, which brings Anurag. Was a cut shot, a powerful cut down the ground, and for a single. Two is the call, but in the end settles for a single there. As we can see, just 23 balls. Just need 1-1-10 SRIKARA life savers. Required run rate is 30, and Anurag and so does Stallions just needed a wicket to wrap up the things. They're just waiting for that one wicket, but these guys, they never give up attitude. He's making the fielders and so does the bowler to strive for that one wicket. Banu Prakash Reddy and so does Samir. This was straight up in the air. Every man are inside the circle. That goes for a maximum there. A counter attack straight away from Banu Prakash. Was on a slot. Picks it beautifully. Deep mid wicket and cow corner region. Just falls over the co-sponsor credit buzzer holding. So far, Banu Prakash Reddy's first maximum in this innings and in this match too. Slow one, negotiated on the back foot. A back foot defense gets a single right after that maximum. Just a ball to finish the 17th over. It's Samir on strike. As we can see, 14 balls has played. wide down the leg. That was so far so good. Both the team wicket keepers were top notch right from the ball one. Looks stylish and effective. It's Abhilash and Ishwar from both the teams. Ishwar from SRIKARA Lifesavers and Abhilash from Stallions. It's dot ball to finish the over. So 17 overs are done. It's 93 with the loss of 9 wickets. As I've mentioned earlier, both the keepers were top notch right from the ball one, as he's showcasing the skill of the keepers. And with that last wicket dismissal, it's Stallions who's won a comprehensive victory. Kiran from Stallions is the man of the match, both with the bat and with the ball. And that's it from the middle. Thank you.